We stole the Eagle from the Air Force, the anchor from the Navy, and the rope from the Army. On the seventh day, while God rested, we overran his perimeter, we stole the globe, and we've been running the whole show ever since. We're the few, we're the proud, we're the brave. But there's even fewer proud and brave. Not women who are Marines, but Marines that are women. Women who have earned the title. The first female fighter pilot to fly the AV-8B Harrier jet. Colonel Jenna Dolan is a prime example of women who have earned the title Marine. Colonel Jennifer Dolan was born in 1974 in St. Paul, Minnesota. Colonel Dolan is a legacy pilot in the military. Her father flew for the United States Marine Corps in Vietnam. He flew the Douglas A-4 Skyhawks. Her brother and her father both flew. As a girl, she attended school at the Convent of the Visitation, an independent all-girls Roman Catholic prep school in Mendota Heights, Minnesota. Once she had graduated from there, she had gone to the United States Naval Academy, where she had received her degree in mathematics in 1996. She had received her commission as a second lieutenant and went on to Marine Basic in Quantico, Virginia, followed by flight training in the T-34C Turbo Mentor at the Naval Air Station, Pensacola in Florida. Dolan transitioned to jets, training the T-2 Buckeye and the T-45 Ghost Hawk at the NAS Meridian near Meridian, Mississippi. Before we cover all the accomplishments that Colonel Dolan had, let's cover the Harrier jump jet that she flew. The AV-8B, or commonly called Harrier jet plane, is well known for its vertical takeoffs. It's powered by a single Rolls-Royce Pegasus turbofan engine with 2 intakes and 4 synchronized vectoral nozzles close to the turbines. It's with 1 centerline fuselage and 6 wing hardpoints, along with 2 fuselage stations for a 25mm GAU-12 cannon and ammunition pack. These hardpoints give it the ability to carry a total of 9,200 pounds of weapons, including air-to-air surface and anti-ship missiles, as well as unguided and guided bombs. The aircraft's internal fuel capacity is 7.5 thousand pounds, which is up 50% compared to its predecessor fuel capacity. Due to the short takeoff and vertical landing, the Harrier aircraft can operate from amphibious assault ships, making it perfect for a Marine expeditionary unit. Its 24th MU, on June 24th, deployed aviation detachment to Ronneby Airport in Sweden. This detachment included the AV-8B Harrier jets, MV-22B Osprey, and as well as other personnel. 24th MU is located out of the Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. The Harrier is lightweight, as well as the different points to hold ordnance, ability to deploy with speed like Marine expeditionary units, as well as provide the close air support for boots on the ground. It is perfectly paired up with the Marine Corps. The Harrier will continue to deploy as part of the MUs until it is fully transitioned out of the Marine Corps by September of 2026, replaced by the F-35. So the T-34C Turbo Mentor at the Naval Air Station in Pensacola, Florida, began flying the smaller jet planes and training up to the T-2 Buckeye, T-45 Ghost Hawk, NAS Meridian near Mississippi. Aircraft carrier qualifications aboard the USS George Washington. She earned her wings in 1999. She transitioned over to the AV-8B Harrier at the Marine Corps Air Station, Cherry Point, near Havelock, North Carolina, and was assigned to the Tigers of VMA 542. Be a unit that's attached to the Marine Corps Expeditionary Unit 24. Dolan's first tour of duty took place from January to May of the year 2003. She had deployed with her squadron, VMA 542, on board the USS Baton. Colonel Dolan was the only female in her squadron, and she became the first female in history to fly the AV-8B Harrier jet in combat. Colonel Dolan had took part in the Shock and Awe campaign in 2003. The colonel flew multiple close air support missions, including hitting the targets in the kill box zones, as well as protecting the Marines' boots on the ground while they were engaging in combat. Colonel Dolan was so successful in her tour, she was selected for the Weapons and Tactics Instructor position in the MCHV Yuma, Arizona.
Colonel Dolan's second tour occurred from May to November of 2004 in Iraq. On this deployment, the VMA 542 were stationed at Al Assad Air Base in Al Anbar Governorate. She was assigned as the Weapons and Tactics Instructor for the squadron and led the combat mission battles, including Operation Phantom Fury, the Second Battle of Fallujah. After she returned home and served as the group safety officer, she attended school with Training and Education Command in Quantico, Virginia. Ultimately decided to leave active duty for the Marine Corps Reserve and several a civilian position at General Electric during her 12 years of active duty service. She flew 121 combat missions in the AV-8B Harrier. Colonel Dolan is still in the reserves to this very day, working for General Electric in the aviation.